Guess who's back? Back again. Crystal's back. Tell your friends. To everyone in chat, you guys saw me yesterday. And I am here to bear witness to the wonderful race between our last location hero from Z3, the one and only Nobly, going against the happiest, jolliest Pengy that ever did Peng, and that is Hayfieldbay. Two of our great Z3 runners have decided to ditch Z3 and go for Super Mario Brothers Randomizer. And let me tell you, I am super hyped about this. And to add the greatest thing ever, I have my commentator for the USA versus Finland in chat. Shadow is here. Plus, I have someone who's bearing witness to it all right next to me, watching to it. And hello, other room. I know you're watching, so love you. And we are off. I have just set them out, and I know you guys are totally ready for it. So, give you a little smack about this flag set. It's basically everything's randomized, but hammers break locks. So, we're starting out in. It looks like I missed the beginning because I was switching screens. But Nobly doing just Nobly things has decided, oh, we're in World 5. So, this is the bane of my existence. Those of you who watch Rando, when I commentate, know that I usually just go ahead and scream about how I hate this world because the final boss of this world is the bum that I love to hate, which is Roy. And it looks like both the Pengy and Nobly are deciding to, pay 100 coin fines, with Nobly probably cussing more than anything, which, he's already made the promise, chat, that he was going to cuss in both Italian and Mandarin. So, I don't speak too much, of the Chinese. I know how to say ni hao wo jiu ting ting, but my Mandarin is kind of bad. So, and we get the blessed level that I'm known for on the Jolly Pengy side, which is 7F2, better known as the Fort of Love and Happiness. Now, as you know, the friendly flora of 7F2 always welcome everybody with nothing but hugs and kisses. You know, you cannot stop the affection that both of these that this level has. I mean, you have piranhas that, come up for smooches. And then you have piranhas that be blowing smooches with fireballs. And get this, chat. The SMB3 community actually made a file set that turns all fireballs into hearts. Just so the fire flowers will blow hearts at you to symbolize how much love this gives. And how, you can never go wrong. They actually created this to be love and happiness. So we have going against Boom Boom. They didn't randomize Boom Boom too much, so we have the vanilla presets going on Boom Boom. No randomized Boom Boom, which is sad because, you can imagine the 5-hit. And now we have, hey, going into the mushroom pawn shop, getting a leaf. Certain settings will actually keep them eternal, like the current Swiss set that we have. We had the Swiss not bracket set, but the Swiss regular set, where we had eternal toad houses. And I know both of our runners would have loved that as they go through the Twisty Palace. And yeah, everybody in chat knows, no, Roy, if you guys ride with me, then you know no matter how many hits Roy is always a bum. He could be a 1-hit bum, 2-hit bum, 3-hit bum, 4-hit bum, or 5-hit bum. He's always a bum. Roy's never a boy. And we have Hay first getting into the clouds. Okay, looks like all we have to do is beat a fort and one level. And it looks like it's bootleg fort, which is World 1 fort. And unfortunately, unless there's a leaf in this power-up where they can get an item, Hay is gonna have to go on to beat the Boom Boom, so we're not gonna see any item grabs on either sides. And Nobly just going ahead. He wants to rush out of here because Nobly has already said that playing Mario Brothers is the equivalent of playing retro in Z3. He hates it, and it's a feels bad man type game for him. So Nobly is getting out of the fort before Hay, and both of our runners opting to go for Hammer Brothers. You know, it's a star, bro. You're not going to expect to get anything out of it. And Hay making the wise decision to go to the Mushroom Pawn Shop. And this is a bold strategy, Cotton. Will it hit Nobly in the face? Yes, it probably will. It's a big old wrench to the face because Nobly's gonna have to replay Twisty Palace to go back upstairs, but gets a hammer for his problems. Meanwhile, all of the hand stages do offer a Jugum Cloud. So let's take the Twisty Pipe back up while Hay is on. Wait a second. Airships are not randomized. Ew! Okay, so we're on Roy's airship. Yes, that is a dodgeball reference. Those of you who have had me doing comms for either Zelda or Mario Brothers know I will make lots of references or trash your sports team. Doesn't matter. It is always no holds barred with me. So you'll get various movie references. I have no filter. Just like that fire flower that was in the princess's letter as we go through the Door 6 fort. So we're not going to see any Door 3 strats, which is a tech that is used by many elite Super Mario Bros. 3 runners. If you missed though, it is a feels bad moment. But we have Nobly now going through the Door 6 fort. Let's see what we get. And now we're going into what would be Vanilla World 2-2. And, oh, baby. Let's see what enemy set do we have here. Usually it's a very friendly Lakitu, but that was a sniper. Paragoomba, so we do have to activate the Kaizo block. And no Lakitu in sight. This is a very tame enemy set. There's our boy Lakitu. And unfortunately, there is no Sniper 2 in effect. And that is the flag set, which makes Lakitu just a little bit more proactive in giving you a spiny to the face. And we do have the Hammer Bros offering up a hammer now. As I said, we have hammers that break locks. If I was a betting person, we're going to use that hammer right now to break that rock. That way we play one level before we get to the castle and the hammer bro. And we're going to be out of here real quick. Of course, we have to sacrifice a few power-ups because, you know, getting a fireball to the face always helps. And we are in Patui. Wait, hey. I mean, it's always fun to kiss the flowers. You should always, you know, show some love to the floors. But that's not quite the way you do it. But they taking the 100 coin fine to equip the P-Wing and 7-2 is a wise decision. A little bit slower because there are P-Speed strats you could do. Meanwhile, we have Small Bean Mario on Nobly's side, not gonna get the capital H jump. Understandable. And Hay is yeeting himself out fat. Well, I did say yeeting himself, but that star. And we have double stars. Look at that, both of them trying to feel like celebrities. Oh man, that's some American Idol level stuff right there. Or for you guys, it's like, so we're on the World 4 airship on Hayfieldbay side, so we have some fire action. And now we're gonna see if Morton, you know, oh, they do have variable sets on, so that was a 2-hit Morton. He's so weak. Uncle Roger would be trashing him right now. That's the equivalent of not putting any MSG in your egg fried rice. That is so weak. And we are having to put the bridge in 7-2 for Nobly. Nobly right now is regretting his life's decisions and wondering why he didn't sign up for Dark Open instead of Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer. And speaking of regrets, we are in 6-7 with an angry son. We're not going to use the despawn strat, obviously. And, that, you gotta fly. You gotta use your art. You gotta use your Space Jam strats, though. And here we go, getting the leaf. We're gonna go out there. This is gonna be Hayfieldbay grabbing a Koopa shell or ice block. Gonna fly up there. Or better yet, we're gonna be going back for a leaf. This is gonna be Hay getting another leaf. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, while we have Nobly going against a very weak and disappointing Koopaling. Okay, so we got Hay. We're gonna do this. This is Electric Boogaloo. If not, we're gonna get part 3, and we're gonna start feeling like most 1980s horror movies when we start having, you know, multiple episodes. All right, now we're flying up, but Hayfield forgot that's the wrong way. Oh my goodness, we are in a 1990s to 2000 horror movies where you take a wrong turn. And I love the fact that chat is talking about MSG. Let's go, folks. All right, and Hayfieldbay has emerged triumphantly. Meanwhile, Nobly has taken off and then got grounded, so he must have been flying in one of the Airbus brand airplanes. So you know, you go up for just a little bit and you come right back down. And we are in super tanks on Hayfieldbay's side, where he is jumping and hoping. Okay, so Nobly now has his leaf. Are we going to get more air, or are we gonna be like EasyJet or Ryanair? Let's see, folks. And if you are in the US, he gonna be flying as if he was flying on same mistake. Oh. Okay, so it's apparent that Nobly and Hayfieldbay were flying on Spirit, Southwest, Allegiant, and JetBlue, and we got that disappointment. We are in World 1 with Nobly now in Super Tanks, and now we have to go to open the real deal, which advantage Hayfieldbay for having the Leaf in Fort Knox. So he is going to sprinkle that pixie dust and fly on up like he was Peter Pan. And we are gonna attack poor innocent Boom Boom that was just watching his best novella on TV. Meanwhile, we're gonna be entering into, oh boy, fire set enemy for poor Nobly. So we got fire snakes and fire chomps that are gonna be chomping at the bitties of poor Nobly. And then Nobly's gonna get the realization that I don't want to be a part of it, even though I do have to beat the level, so I'm gonna yeet myself off of here. And he's gonna fall off harder than most rappers on a bad day. And we have coin ship action on Hayfieldbay's side. So we can get some boomies. Didn't get hit by the recoil. Got a star for his effort, which is the equivalent of getting a mushroom, thinking you're getting a, you're getting a Buick, and then you find out you're getting like a Pinto. So, I mean, either choices are decent, but the Pinto is literally kind of bad. So, sorry, Pinto owners. I mean, it may have been those cars that you kind of get from your parents. You going to college and you're like, here's a car for you, son. And we have Larry Cooper, who is obviously more important than Roy. Got 4-hitter, and we got Nobly, who tried to fly, but Tinkerbell declared this a no-fly zone because he didn't pay enough to Disney. Poor Nobly. This is what happens, man. Disney got this level on lock. And Nobly, after paying the $300 for a one-day, one-park admission, has finally been granted rights to go and defeat Boom Boom while Hayfieldbay is in World 6. And we are in the forgettable fort, the World 5 fort. Alright. And Hay is holding on to that like he's holding on to that leaf like it's the Holy Grail. Meanwhile, Nobly has sacrificed the leaf. We're gonna say that was a calculated decision, but knowing Nobly, he's like, nah, I just want to be out of here. So, we are on, in Nobly's case, the World 2 airship. And we have some World 3 action with Hayfield trying to jump. And Hayfield is feeling the beat that you feel when you try to hover in Z3 and hookshot cave and get denied. Just like when you swipe on Tinder and they reject you. It's some hard feelings. So we're moving along. Are we going top? We're going bottom. And we are in the pyramid on Hayfieldbay's side. And Nobly gets to go into a new world and continue his suffering. Oh, baby. And we have a new guest joining us, the one and only Cincy, who is there, who's eating popcorn because they know they are just that special. And they know they are about the drama. So Santi, how you here? How you doing? Glad to have you join us. Another Z3 legend has joined us to wonder why two Z3 runners have dodged Z3 harder than Gamma dodges me when I ask for mentoring advice. And we have Hayfieldbay wisely using his star in the water tile hammer bro fight. Wow, Nobly, will he take the top of the bottom path? Deciding. Okay, decides to take on the bros. Meanwhile, Hayfield just has terrible luck, has been getting these water bros left and right. Gets another star, flies off into the great beyond. Now takes on the coin ship while Nobly gets pyramid action. Okay, so we have here Hayfieldbay taking out the Boomerang Bros, getting a star, which shines brighter than my mentor's career. This is absolutely fantastic. But you know what isn't fantastic? The fact that Nobly got more kickback than most dirty folks on payrolls, as we have Hayfieldbay going into the donut fort. So get your Krispy Kremes, your Duck Donuts, and your Dunkin' Donuts out as we traverse through it. And poor innocent Boom Boom has taken the hit, and Nobly using his hammer to break the lock and using his star to take out the poor Sumo Bros. Sorry about that, we were on pause for just a minute. So it's like the typical roundabout music playing and the JoJo to be continued going on as Hayfieldbay goes through the World 7 airship, in which pretty soon he's gonna take on the Clown Prince of Koopas, Lemmy. And we have another legend that has joined us. Welcome, our shield-hating heroine from Zelda 3, Lana Bean, who is in stark contrast to our Mirror Shield hero Homewrecker, who loves his Hera Basement Mirror Shields. Lana, welcome. And we have my Bronx hero, Max, who has joined us. Oh my goodness. Whenever you guys need any dope beats here, you want rhythms, you want anything, Mags is the person to see. Because he has more rhythm in his pinky toe. And I don't mean the pinky toe that gets shot up like Della Reese. No. I mean his pinky toe that's on his foot. That's who you talk to. Not only will he stomp you in Z3, he will stomp you in rhythm too. Stay with Max as Hayfieldbay goes through his beta level with rhythm and blues, because he showed it the business as we go through the fidget spinners of death on Cloud World. And with his star, he is just a flipping through. Dodges the boss bass, gets through the pipe, while Nobly decides that I love the World 7 airship so much, I'm gonna do it again. And the reason why Boss Bass is in the air is because Boss Bass ate and drank, not only ate some Wheaties and drank a Red Bull. And all of y'all know when you drink a Red Bull gives you wings. So that's why we get boss bats that get air. And speaking of air, Hayfieldbay is in the World 8 fort known as Gatekeep Fort. And Hayfield going for another safety one as he missed the one cycle of accessing Boom Boom. So we're gonna hit that P switch again. And we're going on in. And Nobly, after having Airship Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, takes out the Koopaling and we're moving on. He is moving on up just like George and Weezy. And now we are in World 3 for Nobly, and we're gonna use double hammers, which Nobly. I know hammers break locks, but you just used 2 hammers to break them rocks. And then you may have to go back and beat the fort. So, as Nobly goes through and plays the fake tanks, oh man, faker than many weaves that we see pulled off on the Jerry Springer show back in the day. We have Hayfieldbay taking on fake tanks as well. I guess we have somewhat of a sync that really ain't a sync, but we are still moving. And let's see, because this is what I like, see. We got Z3 runners in chat, so y'all know Link has his shield. You know, he has his regular shield, his fire shield, and his mirror shield, that they can take all the hits. But Mario has his face. He's like, throw your cannon up, I got a face. And we are in the Crystajoy fort for both of our runners. Listen here, Lana. There's not gonna be any of that anti-shield heresy talk in there with me. Alright? Because we are 100% pro-shield. Also, I see there was a bit of a to be continued on my side, but it looks like Nobly kind of took 100 coin fine. And he is back as Big Mario, not as Small Bean. And it looks like Hay did get through the fort while I was gone. Is taking on the Hammer Bros with a star. Three hot feet doesn't mean that it's nasty. It just means that it is lit. It just means that it's a party. You just keep hopping. And we are in. Oh, we're in the fun airship. Okay, folks, we are in the airship of La Princesa, the World 3 airship, going against La Princesa. So this, and Hayfield showing us how to do it while sacrificing your power-ups to La Princesa, paying the tax. That's exactly how you do it. While Nobly is hot on his tail, literally, because he has a tail. Let's go, Nobly. You can do it, buddy. Come on, I'll give you your best head pat. You can do it, Nobly. And Nobly gave up the tail, so no off-screen wand grab for Nobly. But let's see what we get. We get the P-wing, so we're going to the pipe as there is a lock blocking the other way. Okay, we get our first piranha stage with the friendly Flora that blows you lots of kisses, and we get some munchy action here. So, we have Hayfield exercising caution. And look at that, see? Easy peasy on Hayfield's side. Very close race, you know. When I raced with both of these runners, we actually, played together on occasion. They always managed to smoke me harder than if I was some of that good, and that pipe was not good, as Nobly is entering the Air Force. As Small Bean going to have to play this very conservatively, whereas we have a cuddly Tanuki Mario on the Jolly Pengy side. Okay. And we are moving on to take on Captain Boom Boom, the greatest pilot that ever did fly the mushroom skies. And we are out. It looks so different when it's not all auto-scrolling because of the fact that it's actually tolerable. When it is auto-scrolling, it is absolutely horrible. And we have the portable hand stage from World 8 on Hayfield side. So we're going to get another cloud from that, I believe. And we have Nobly doing Nobly things in the Piranha stage. Is this gonna be a CO4 player for? Oh baby, 1.5 beta with the most horrible enemy set, because and the randomizer, 1.5 beta, to give you a little history on it, it actually had a fixed item set. And then Macobra and Fred, in their infinite wisdom, decided to change the enemy set. Meanwhile, Nobly. Yes, we must make a hashtag of just Nobly things. And Nobly, now playing the potable hand stage, will get a cloud for his efforts. And has found the answer, which will lead him to the World 1 airship. Absolutely fantastic. Easiest airship. So we're gonna be facing our Concerto Master. Nobly is in a bad spot because this stage is the worst stage to be in when you are Small Bean Mario, and Hay is out because that Ludwig von Koopa was weaker than it was weaker than most of Gamma's drinks, but I hate to blow up the fact that he can't tolerate anything. But, Ludwig disappointing, while we have Nobly in 8-1. And the reason why Nobly did play this stage was the fact that he was hoping and praying for a power-up. But I have bad news for Nobly. Those boxes he was hitting don't offer power-ups. And the one that he did hit looking for power-up, that only had a 1-up. And we are in the 3953 beta on Hay's side. Alright, so we're back in the Piranha stage trying to get revenge on Nobly's side. While we are in World 4 on Hay's side, and that's an unfortunate placement for that Hammer Bro, does eventually get clapped. And Nobly is item poor in terms of usable items. Like, where the item is real. Now remember, we did not see 8-1 on Hay's side because Hay clouded it. So this is total unfortunate. And the thing is, Nobly has to finish this stage. He has to. If he doesn't, and he game over, then he has to play all of this all over again except for the fourth. So let us pray. Get your prayer icons out. You know, let us do the GoFundMe for Nobly support. Okay, Nobly does get it out. And now, and Nobly gets through the Piranha stage, and we have a wise use of Late P-Wing on Hay's side, beats up Iggy, who is so weak. Also, I appreciate the fact that Lana used that particular emote. You know, we use that for Ed quite a bit. You're bad. You're bad. And we have very, you know, and that was an ungrateful king. I like my transformation better. You know what? I don't need to save you. How about that? You know, like cash me outside. How about that? Also, I don't know why Hay is going back there because there was a big old lock blocking the other way. That's right. Hammers break locks. What a sad experience. And we are in the final... We are in the final hand stage, which is the Cheap Cheat hand stage. And Hayfield will get his last Jugum Cloud, which is absolutely probably worthless because we're in World 8. While Hayfield plays dodgeball with cannons. And I like how it actually blew up the cannonball. Like, what kind of logic is that? You know, it's like, big cannonball, get good, son. And we're in Escalator Fort on Hayfieldbay's side. And Hay is going to take the whole Escalator of shame. No speed strat. I mean, what kind of running is that? Oh my. Shame, shame, shame. But he's holding on to that tail for dear life. We did not get any hammer suits. And oh baby. Are we gonna see any Nobly, please. No, Nobly. Oh no, you don't know this level? Nobly. Wait a second. Nobly don't know this level. Oh no. Nobly is as lost as when you let a Tesla auto drive your car. Oh baby. Oh no. Yes, you gotta go downstairs. And on Hayfieldbay's side, we are in Alaska with flight privileges, which means he flew on one of the good airlines, but they kind of all suck if you think about it. I mean, you got America, you got American, you got Delta. They're okay, but man, you got go and hope for the best the minute you board one of those. But because they'd be like, we got some economy seating, and it's like, yeah, let me just go ahead and crunch up in my seat. But we have Nobly on the airship taking the bottom path because he's too small to clip, so he's sitting in the baby ship, the baby seat of the airship right now with that size. And we have a free Bowser, so let's get ready to rumble on Hayfieldbay side. We're flying, so we're gonna see the everyman's clip out of Hayfield. Cause I mean, you gotta clip one thing. Hey, come on. Hey, you can do it, buddy. You can do it. Attaboy, hey. And then he's gonna go through the door, cause you ain't clipping with a P-wing. So no mac and cheese clip. He's gonna be taking the flight. He's thinking he's Michael Jordan in Space Jam right now. Gonna dodge the fireballs just like Gamma dodges any mode that isn't cross keys. And now we have our battle up against Bowser. We're gonna use Cuddle strats. And in this mode, because we don't have modified Bowser hitboxes, he's gonna get away with the Cuddle strat. Whereas, if he was playing on 5-3, 7-5. Wait a second. What? Nobly got no. Okay. Nobly doesn't know how to clip through most of 7-5. Plus, there's a boss bass. So, get your bets out, chat. Will Nobly... Well, I can't even get the bets out. Nobly just had a Nobly thing in which he just got eaten. So, get your GGs out for Hayfieldbay. Nobly is gonna be like, I'm gonna old yeller myself and just end it. So... get your GGs out. For Hayfieldbay, who has taken out poor innocent last locating Nobly, who last located the win this time, but it's okay, we just file this under just Nobly things. In which, in the race room, we have the happy jolly Pengy himself, Hayfieldbay. GG's. Hey, how does it feel to... How does it feel to triumph over your friend Nobly?
It feels great. I was very scared by the beginning. I was like, every time I start a seed, I'm like, please don't give us World 7 second fortress early. And there it was. I got panicked there. Totally.
Well, you should know, hey, you watch me come sometimes for Mario. 7F2 I'm known for.
Oh my gosh. I have to ask, was this a planned seed? Have you created this one?
No, I am just all the time known for 7F2. That is, if you ask anybody in the Mario, they will tell you. That's why they actually created a skin to play Mario Randomizer that is based off of me. Where you can play, and they created all the fireballs as hearts. So everything can shoot you with love. Yes.
Yeah, better get that. If I ever play one of your seats again, I have to try to practice that as a small Mario. It's not a comfy place.
But Nobly is dodging the interview. You know, he's pulling a Gamma, hey, and he is dodging interview. Can you imagine?
Imagine that. Nobly, get in here. I need to talk to you.
Yes. He wanted to say, yikes. So, hey, we can use this time to promote your team, the Bowery Boys. You guys are doing amazing in Survivors of Hyrule. You and Telmiran, you guys have been doing, Telmiran, let me pronounce it correctly. I've been doing it wrong. You know, you guys have been winning. Congratulations on your win. You know, I was surprised that you and Nobly both did not run a rando race against each other.
Yeah, but it's much more fun to play SMB3, you know, against Nobly. I like to bully him to play this game, and I finally got him joining this marathon. I'm very happy about that.
Yes, and I have some good news for you. I have gotten some people, because we have a lot of Finnish runners, and which now we have more European-friendly racers, that we can now start more European-friendly stuff on the SMB3R side. So we are ready to welcome both you and Nobly with open arms, as well as some of your other Norwegian friends.
Yeah, should definitely take a look into that.
Because right now I'm hosting, I'm doing a lot of hosting work for USA versus Finland. We're having our own SMB3R Olympics, SMB3 Olympics going on right now. So we're battling, the United States is battling Finland. So if you guys can gather enough Norwegian players, we can have USA versus Norway. And I'm sure Nobly would love that.
Come on, Nobly, team captain, you're in.
Yes, we can have Nobly. And I know that we need to kind of sort of wrap it up, but it was truly a pleasure.
Thank you. Well, it's fun to play, but you know, like I said, 7F2, yeah.
It was truly a pleasure, and thank you for giving me the honor of hosting this for you. I had such a blast.
Yeah, it has been fun.
It has been. And good luck to you in Survivors of Hyrule there, Hay. I know you will always be amazing. And, you know, I'll be watching you the minute you sign on for your races. So I'll see you later.
See you later.
Also, to chat. Hey, it was truly a pleasure. This is the last time I'm doing comms. I'm so sorry, guys. But it was such a pleasure doing this on Alex's stream and for his event. You guys stay awesome and know that you are so blessed, okay? Stay cool, guys.